Today is Wednesday, April 19th. I'm Terrence Friday with your digital brief. Let's take a look at the top stories. A former Detroit police lieutenant once in charge of the Integrity Unit has now been sentenced to prison for accepting bribes. 57-year-old John F. Kennedy of Rochester Hills is sentenced to 2.5 years for conspiring with another DPD officer in a towing bribery scheme. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Kennedy accepted nearly $15,000 in bribes. This case is part of the FBI's ongoing investigation of corruption within the city of Detroit. So far, 6 have been charged. Of those, 5 have been convicted. A West Bloomfield man has now been arrested in connection to a decades-old sexual assault in Metro Detroit. Police say thanks to new DNA tracing technology, the suspect is now also tied to crimes in Pennsylvania. Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard says Kurt Allen Relima is now charged in the 1999 sexual assault at a local golf club. He's also tied to another crime in Pennsylvania that happened a year later. Relima, who owns a construction company, is charged with criminal sexual conduct here in Michigan and forcible rape in Pennsylvania. Sheriff Bouchard says that his office is now planning to use any new technology that helps find the people responsible. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel wants to cut a proposed rate hike for customers of Consumers Energy following that widespread outage that happened with both DTE and Consumers Energy this year. Back in December, consumers asked for a rate increase totaling $212 million, as well as $2 hikes on its residential monthly service charge. Nessel wants to cut that to just $54 million and eliminate the service charge increase altogether. She also wants to limit any increase for residential customers to less than 2%, saying that the utility should learn to cut its costs on its own budget. The Detroit Fire Department's investigation unit has a new detective on the payroll, and he's now got a great job, a great nose for the job. This is Cricket, a 2-year-old yellow lab. She is now on the job thanks to a $10,000 donation from Detroit Dog Rescue. Cricket is trained in detecting ignitable liquids and other accelerants. She will also assist the Detroit Fire Department with investigating possible cases of arson. Let's check in with next weather meteorologist Kylie Miller for a look at the forecast.
Happy Wednesday, Terrence. This week, I expect a series of areas of low pressure. That's going to be bringing us some rain shower chances. But for today, expect a high of 57. We're going to stay dry during the daylight hours. But as we head into the weekend, it's going to be a major cool down on the way thanks to that area of low pressure. But for tomorrow, look at that, a high of 81, 65 degrees on Friday, in the upper 40s, lower 50s over the weekend. Today, expect mainly dry conditions, but once the sun sets, a few isolated showers could dot our landscape. More rain is likely for tomorrow night, throughout the day on Friday, even into our Saturday, so the rain gear will be needed then. I'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Kylie. That's going to do it for today's digital brief. For the latest news, weather, and sports anytime, we're covering it all for you here on CBS News Detroit, streaming live on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.